Today we're going to find out how much better you can get at climbing in one coaching session. Now for this I'm going to need myself a professional coach, which is where Jordan here comes in. Hello Jordan, thank you very much for doing this. What are we going to be doing in today's session?
So a lot of today's session is going to be based around looking at a lot of different styles. We'll take you through different wall angles, see if there's any sort of common weaknesses we can pick up, and we'll sort of look at progressing that. The idea is to find very common weaknesses that keep cropping up, see if there's any sort of very short-term improvements we can make. We've only got 2 hours today, which is quite a short time frame, so we'll just see like the quickest improvement points that we can give you today to sort of help you in your climbing.
And of course, nothing in this video would be possible without the support of Blockhouse. Of course, they allow me to film here pretty much every week. So thank you very much for that, of course. And also thank you very much for this coaching session. And if you find anything useful in this coaching session, you like the look of, and you live in the north of England, in Manchester, wherever, all the information you're going to need is going to be in the description. Now that's out of the way, let's get into some climbing.
How was that?
Yeah, it was fine. The top out's a bit of a struggle on that one, but the rest is it's chill.
You look pretty comfy on it.
Yeah.
One little thing I will get you to try is just on this start move.
Yeah.
So when we've got our hands here, when we've got our heel on, try and raise your knee a little bit higher and a little bit more over your foot. And what that'll do is that'll sort of bring a lot more weight off your right arm. You're supporting that with the right foot down the bottom to create your stability triangle. Heel up, and you're trying to get your knee to about my hand. Okay. There you go. Now you should feel a lot more comfortable.
Oh yeah, that's like...
Yeah, super chill, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then coming into this. Nice. It looked way more steady, didn't it?
Yeah.
It very felt it as well.
And instead of kicking my foot out,
well, a lot of it was just pulling more weight onto your left foot.
Yeah.
You've done this one before, haven't you, Simon?
Yeah, I've done it quite a few times.
So it'll probably be the same thing with most of the stuff we do today. Obviously, with your SWOT analysis that you gave me, one of the weaknesses was dynamic movement. So what we'll do is we'll get you on this and again, see how you do the movements, and we'll maybe just talk through and see if there's any improvements we can make on it.
Yeah, for sure. That was a bit scruffy.
Nicely done.
What do you think?
So what we'll do is let's look at it in 3 different sections, okay?
Yeah.
So the first section being what position I want to be in when I hit this hold, okay? The second one is a little bit less important, but the second movement is going to be the jump to that hold, okay?
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're working out problems like this that have complicated movements, so this in theory is 2 movements in a row, followed by, it's pretty chill on this middle, and then it's just that drop down onto the left foot, okay?
Yeah.
So I suppose the first thing is, what I want you to do is stand near this hold, and put one foot on, and have it on the floor maybe, and just hop into here and try and find a position where you can hold it for say a second.
Okay. Yeah.
Perfect. So you can hold that for a second, okay?
Yeah, kind of. I was swinging out, but yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So if you're swinging out, how are you going to counteract that?
By going to the next one.
Yeah, so by going to the next one, if you are holding it for half a second, you're going to be out here by the time you jump, okay? Which isn't going to allow you the time as such to sort of hit it in control. So what I suggest is, from here, jump up with your left foot, swap to your right foot.
Right.
So it can either be 2 ways. You can either step through, or you can just step next to it, then jump into the movement, okay?
Okay, so you want me to grab this and then
swap feet,
step through.
then hop on to the next one. Perfect. Done.
Ah, a bit scruffy.
Apart from hitting
the hold,
Apart from hitting the wall with your fingertips.
Yeah.
How did that feel in comparison to your first go?
It felt smoother.
Yeah.
You know?
We've broke this one down. We've managed to slow this down. You're on that hold then for about a second and a half. And then you went for it. So you had more time to prepare yourself for the next movement. And then when it comes down to the foot plant, how do you land that foot?
So The way I sort of imagine it in my head is once I'm going for this, focusing a lot on the foot.
Yeah,
because if you miss the foot, you're gonna conk yourself, basically. And then once you land on the foot, sort of absorb the impact to slow yourself down, and then catching this. When I'm going for it, I'm looking at the foot instead of the hand.
So this is a really common mistake that I see a lot from a lot of people. When they're doing moves like this, they do not focus on that foot, okay?
Yeah.
Or they don't focus enough on it, okay? And a lot of people are very hand driven. So if you can carry that momentum right, you can hop onto that and probably not even use that. The aim of this exercise is to land on the foot. I want you to have a second before you then land on the hold.
It's kind of scary now, and I'm not going to have my hand to rely on when I land.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. No, I didn't commit there, did I?
Yeah.
Wait. No, I'm not getting my weight up because I think I'm scared now of
You're not carrying
landing on
enough
my
momentum
foot.
into it.
Okay.
So you're thinking too much about it. The momentum is basically swing, so you can land your foot here, then just use your head, lean your head over a bit.
Okay.
A little bit of sideways motor and chill out a little bit. Relax. Get your hands a little bit farther left, you've got loads of room. That's it.
I mean, that was all right, wasn't it?
It was good. Cool. Right then, what I reckon we do is we have a quick brush and then we'll try and link it all together. So just before you have a go, visualize it on the floor. And basically, whilst you're here, you can sort of run it out as well, can't you?
Yeah.
So you're hopping onto your left foot, catching that, swapping, getting into there. 1, 2, onto the foot, catch that hand. And then once we get here, we'll just stop. How did that feel?
Yeah, it felt a lot smoother than the first time that I did it, yeah. This one, I thought the last move, I struggled a lot. I sort of just muscled through it, no technique, no thought.
So yeah, when you're looking at like drop knees and flags on like an overhanging wall and stuff, it's really important to think if you're trying to release your left hand, your left hip goes to the wall, okay? If you're trying to release your right hand, your right hip goes to the wall, okay? So you were saying previously you struggled with that match. So if you've got your right hand as a good pinch, then you got your left foot there and your right foot there, there's your triangle. And then if you drop your knee, you'll probably find you can match that super comfortably, okay? Do we maybe want to have a quick look at that before we break down the start? Because that was obviously one of the key points you sort of mentioned you struggled on. So right foot up now.
Yep.
Flat, twist in, that's it, flag, nice, now swap feet. Right foot out, really deep drop knee. Drop that knee. Drop low, there you go, look how comfortable that is.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than when you're high up.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it the first time, but
I don't even think I used that hold over there.
Yeah.
So I just panicked, you know.
So when you went up for the top move, you had your 1 foot underneath you, that's where your flag come into play. Right hand, right hip, okay? Hit that hold. The hold isn't very good from that angle, is it? So what you're doing is you're using your left hand quite a lot to swap feet, get your right foot up, foot out, get your drop knee engaged, your hips are then nice and close to the wall, and you're using that top hold to its full potential, okay?
Yeah.
Because not only are you pinching it, now you fully lay back in it, you basically got the most out of that hold you can get.
Yeah.
Cool, so now we've looked at the top, what do you reckon about, let's have a little chat about the bottom, see what we can improve on that side?
Well, the way I did it when I started, after getting the match, sort of getting this undercling thing, get like an awkward toe hook that wasn't really any good on the start holds, to really lay back into this and sort of hold it like that, like on my wrist.
Why don't you maybe have a go at it first and we'll see where we're at, and then we can have another look at it and sort of see if there's any other ways we can do it.
Yep.
Really drive up to engage that shoulder. Really good. Nicely done. Yeah, so how did you find that? Because obviously you've done this problem before,
Yeah.
and it was one that you did mention that you found a little bit hard on the start. Did that feel a little bit more different? Have we got any feedback on how the start felt?
The start felt the same. I mean, I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Right? But still getting the toe hook still felt pretty precarious. Getting really low down, you know, you're getting super low here.
Yeah.
Just to make that sort of, what do you call it when you sort of like
Make
hang
that
on your
guppy
wrist?
work.
Yeah, the guppy.
Guppy. Yeah,
Guppy.
so a guppy is basically when you wrap a hold.
Yeah.
I think from memory, it was used by the French as a way of
Oh, really?
resting when it comes to sport climbing. So
Fair enough. The end, I struggled way less than when I did it first try because we talked about it, remembered the flag, and then the drop knee. That sequence was really smooth going from there. But I mean, what do you think I could have improved from the beginning?
obviously, the main thing is you've done a climb.
Yeah.
Like, the main thing about climbing is you want to send, and then afterwards it's always about improvement so you can send harder. Right then, so this is V8, and this is one that you've been trying a fair few times, well, a couple of session or two? Is
Yeah,
that
I've tried
correct?
it for like a couple of times, but I just got a bit stuck.
So what we'll do then is we'll get you on it, see where you're at, and then what our aim for this session is at least try and piece together the movements.
Yeah.
So that we've got the moves dialed, and the next step can be putting it all together another time.
That's where I get
That's cool.
a bit stuck.
Right, and so just from what I've seen, like that's pretty solid. Like at the start, it's definitely got a big punch to it, just because it is like 45 degrees over.
Yeah, it's quite.
If not 50.
Yep.
A couple of things I did notice. So you remember when we were talking about the black over here?
Yeah.
And we talked about how you were shifting your weight over. Very similar applies to on this. When you're getting your heeler hook in, instead of putting it around the corner here, try and leave a bit of space with your hand so that you can get your heel right on top. What that would do is that will create a bite. All you're going to do then, knee above your foot and straight against the wall.
So I'm going to try it inside as well, because I don't think I'm flexible enough to go all the way around the outside of my arm.
Right, knee up. Well, the heel definitely worked.
Yeah. It's so stable.
Yeah, it's like so much more stable. Right, now just go for this move, just go, now. So with this move here, how are we holding on to this hold?
Terribly.
So
That's what I say.
this,
I'm sort of pinching it, I guess, with the there.
are you pinching it or crimping it? Like, because pinching it, you're going to get a lot more from it. You're not just going to get upwards pull, you're also going to get inwards pull.
Okay, so
If you're crimping it, you're probably not going to get as much out of it for this move, okay? So if you were to grab this now,
yeah,
and jump into that, it's about getting those shoulders engaged. And that thumb, as you're coming out, will give you a little bit of a pull back in as well.
yeah, okay.
Nice. And that's the position you're trying to get into, okay?
And then you go to there, don't
Yeah.
you? Okay.
Right foot,
Yeah, my thumb comes off when I go for the.
yeah, so you need to
jump.
focus on that.
Yeah.
When you jump into this position, what are you doing? So, like, you're sort of jumping up like this,
Yeah.
and your right hip is in.
So I should push off with
Push
my
with your right foot.
Okay.
Nice, straight with the heel. Boom, now get some weight on that heel. Right hand. Oh, nice, go on. Right hand as well, mate.
Yeah, now I'm stuck.
Let's go. Throw your right foot up.
Right foot.
Yeah, bring your right hand down one as well. There's a hold right next to your shoulder.
Of there.
Yeah. Yeah, so what we've got here is we've got right hand here, we get the heel on, okay? That basically replaces our left hand, okay? Allows us to come out. Right hand up here, so the more positive one, left hand up here, okay?
Okay.
This is the part then where you're thinking, right, my left hand's here, how am I gonna get my right hand up to this?
I mean, this is free now,
Yeah.
isn't it? So I tried left foot up, but it was very cramped, so right foot maybe.
Remember the rules from earlier when we were talking about overhand climbing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 1 foot below your hands, okay? If you were trying to go up right hand, what foot do you need on there and what hip do you need against the wall?
Right, so you can do like
right,
a fly or a
yeah.
drop knee.
Perfect. Nice, right hand. That's it, right now, left foot where your right foot is so you can get some momentum. Oh.
Yeah, I pinged off there.
Slipping, get over it, come on. Nice, toe in, left foot there. Nice, now, come on, give it some now. Just go, 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 go. Ah, there we go, keep firing, left hand up. Nice, now you might as well just keep trying this section now.
That's naff.
That's it, gas on it, feet, feet, feet. Oh, nice.
I don't think that was a bad effort.
That was really good progress. Go on. There you go. Right, big drop knee. Now flip your drop knee the other way. Oh, nice. Come on. Get that hand over to the right, more right, more right, more right. Cool, come on. Left foot up. Get your weight on your left foot. That's it, come on, match it. There you go. Yeah, now just figure out where's best on this top hold to grab.
It's really greasy. Yeah, it's sort of the middle, I think.
I thought top right looked better.
I mean, there's a little edge, but...
Whilst you're up there, because it's like such a pain to get back up, can you find a position where you can like lock in on your right hand so you can match? Like left foot needs to go up. Nice, now lock in. It's going to be a hard match, isn't it?
That's going to be a very hard match.
So like I think after that go, we found the sequence. I think like maybe a couple of the moves, like we've seemed to spend a lot of time on this bit here, but we've learnt a lot about that, haven't we?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, we know what we're doing here at the top now, but we still need to probably have a couple more goes at that to get that match super quick and efficient and into that right hand. And then we probably need a couple of goes at this start move because I think coming to this, like, didn't look super smooth.
Yeah, I sort of slapped the volume and then go again.
Yeah, which is absolutely fine, but I think you slapped the bottom of the volume last time, which wouldn't give you a lot. Now you know what you're doing on the rest, just fine tune your efficiency on them. Like, get it dialed in, get a bit of muscle memory there. So we are now looking at this white. So the first thing I said was, what about this? And you went, it looks disgusting.
Yeah.
Probably means it's some of your weaknesses. So it'll probably be quite a good one to look at.
Yeah, slopers.
Slopers, body positions.
I don't think I've done a single...
Nice big pinch.
Yeah, since I've come to Black House, I don't think I've done a single, like, problem with these holds on. I think I've just sort of gone, nah, fuck that.
Like your kryptonite.
They are, yeah. Let me talk you through my initial thoughts before we get the professional inside. So one hand here and one hand here. This is actually kind of good. I'm thinking I'll leave room for a bicycle.
Okay.
And then just fall off this.
So you're thinking with a bicycle there,
Yeah.
like with those two holds, that's going to be quite a hard release up to there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Have we got any other ideas, or is that like set in stone, the only way of doing it?
So if you're here, because you do need to move your foot up there, I guess match this?
Yeah, you still need to start with both hands down there though, don't you?
Yeah, well you do the bicycle and then go to here.
What about swapping hands? What does that allow you to do? Whoa!
It allows you to turn this way.
God!
This is quite revolutionary.
It allows you to face the hole, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So at that point, you can get your foot on, you can get some weight over your foot, and you can start thinking about getting your way through here.
I would have never thought of that, which is weird because
But
it's
it's-
just swapping your hands, isn't it?
Everything before you pull on is just like worth trying. Get that toe on good. Nice, come on. Come on, go for it. Oh. Can we do anything else with our body position on this
I
hold?
think I could have been a lot more this way, right?
How would you achieve that?
Just get my toe on better. If it was more here, if I get it like at the top here, right?
Don't think about, like, your foot was on the hold.
Yeah.
Like, there's not an awful lot you can do with this because you're just sitting on your inside edge the whole time. Think about what you can do with your body to get your weight further this way.
Like hips and knee.
Hip, knee. It's all in the knee. Basically what you want to do is you want to get your knee as far to the left as you can and your heel like right.
Like you sat on it, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll just try it from here then.
Yeah. Cool, knee. Really good.
Very bunched up after, but
Yeah.
I felt a lot closer that time. I saw that next
Well,
hold.
you did it. It hasn't come together properly yet.
No.
But this is quite hard for you, isn't it?
Yeah, V7 is sort of where I can do it, but it takes me maybe a couple of sessions.
Yeah.
Definitely not a flash.
Well, we've just done half the problem in less than 10 minutes. We ain't even had a rest. We've had 3 pull-ons.
Yeah.
So this shows like how much you can get from properly visualizing, making like really educated decisions about like what you're going to do before you get on. So we've decided now to have our last couple of goes because we're just missing one move that you think you can do.
Yeah.
From the beginning, and this is where we just try really, really hard now.
Yeah.
Think about what you're doing before you do it. So visualize every moment. Think about where you grab at every hold, and then it's just time as soon as you get on that wall to try really hard. You want to try and get it as fresh as possible as well. So you want to try and save energy in the lower section. Come on. That's it. First go. When you're on this foot, you're placing this part here first.
Okay.
Place your toe first. Place your toe there. And you wasted a lot of energy on this by doing something different than what worked for you the previous time. So, that's it. Go on. Stand up, come on. Stop. Come on, go. Yeah, keep going. Right, chill out, you're on good holds, next hold's good. Come on, get those feet up now. Come on. That's it. Heel. Match, get your heel better. And now fully rock, come on, go. Rock. Come on, get over your foot more. Twist that foot out. Boom.
Yeah. Everyone's cheering for me.
So is that the quickest send on V7?
That is. Ooh, how many attempts?
Probably talking less, about 5 or less.
5 or less attempts.
I think about 5 in it.
This is definitely my fastest ever V7 and also concludes the end of this video. Thank you very much everyone for watching, and of course a massive thank you to Jordan for spending time with us today. If you want to know more about coaching here at Blockhouse, head to the link in the description. There's going to be the website where you can find out all the information you need. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.